Wendy, hi dear. It's been lovely to hear from you. You've been in a memory care unit for almost a year, I understand. On Monday, you were taken to the hospital, which you walked to the ambulance, so you're ambulatory, and you were discharged on Wednesday. Well, so why did you go to the hospital in the first place?
Well, I went to the hospital. You know, I was having a little agina, and you know, to go to the hospital. Look. Where I live, you know what I'm saying, at this memory unit on this floor, you know, I just needed a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I needed to see the doctors. So that's why I went to the hospital.
I see.
You know?
All right.
And then while I was at the hospital, I also got blood drawn for my thyroid, you know. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, you know what I'm saying, being at the hospital, it was my choice to get an independent evaluation on my incapacitation, which I don't have it.
You sound okay to me.
How dare they say I have incapacitation?
Yes.
I do not.
Okay. Anna?
Well, Wendy, this is Anna Navarro. You and your niece, Alex, who we've had on our show, went out to dinner. So in addition to fresh air, you needed good food on Wednesday. How did that go, Wendy?
And well, you know, I thought it was great at first. You know, Alex and the boyfriend, they flew from Miami to New York. They got me at the hospital, you know, and then, you know, with permission from the guardian, of course, you know, we left the hospital and by ambulance, and we stayed here for, I don't know, about an hour, because we knew that we were going out to eat, you know, just to celebrate, you know, life. Because, you know, I'm out of coterie for a moment. I'm off that floor for a moment. So we went to Tucci's and we had great lunch, or great dinner. And then when we got back here, when we finally got back here, you know, there was paparazzi, you know, so we stopped, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I stopped, I posed, you know what I'm saying? And then these two people, I'm sorry, that's what I do. So then these two people who work here, they're usually gone by like 5 o'clock, 1, and the other one like 7 o'clock, right? They're still downstairs, like they're waiting for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is about to happen? It is a locked unit. Like, they have to use keys, the people who work here, to open it, to take the elevator downstairs. I am not permitted to do anything but stay on this floor, the memory unit floor, where the people are 90 and 80 and 70. Look, I'm 60, and I don't even know what a memory unit. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Where people don't remember anything. So I stay in the bedroom the majority of the time. Wow. I never go out to eat with them. You know, and I stay in the bedroom. Mm. Am I permitted to have, you know, my friend Gina to come visit me? No. Mm. You know.
Wow.
She has to get permission. Mm-hmm.
Wendy, this is Sunny. You know, I have to read this statement because we've referenced your guardian, Sabrina Morrissey. Okay. Her lawyer points out that the guardianship was created by a judge who declared you legally incapacitated after a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia, and says that you have not been kept from your family and that you are receiving excellent medical care. I just need to make that statement. But I have a question that I want to ask you, Wendy, because we've known each other for a long time. You are actually the first person to give me an opportunity on radio. I was your legal eagle on your radio show. So thank you. Thank you for giving me my start. You're a legendary broadcaster. We know that. You broke the mold. I know you love the work. How do you keep your spirits up when you really are not doing what you love to do?
Let me tell you something, Sonny. You know, and I'm glad that you're talking with me about that. You know, I am a college-educated woman. You know, I'm a globally international person, you know, from radio to television. You know, I've been doing important things all of my life, you know, and these two people don't look like me. They don't dress like me. They don't talk like me. They don't act like me. And I venture to say they will never be me. I need them to, with my knees, you know, get off my neck.
Yeah.
Well, Gina Lisa, I want to bring. Oh, go ahead, Wendy.
I can't do it with these two people again. I can't. And I'm of the guardian
And the guardians.
and the judge. I need a new guardian. And by the way, it's because I need a new guardian, and then I'll get out a guardian.
The news, and with differing reports.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. How you doing? At the end of this video, guys, guess what's back? You guessed it. We have a sneak peek of Married to Medicine, the reunion special. But before we get into that, let me go over some quick piping hot tea. So, first of all, I want to discuss with you guys the incident with the young lady who ran track. She's guilty, bitches! And I don't have to know that because I'm an expert runner. I never ran track a day in my life except for in middle school and PE class, okay? But my sister was a track star. She was a runner. She was a track star. And baby, I know how the baton is passed. I know the technique. I've seen my sister with my own two peepers in practice passing off a baton. And ain't no way in hell if you reaching from the back, grabbing the baton, that you all flailing your freaking arm and now slap somebody up in the upside the head. Oops, upside the head. You got to oops upside the head. Oops upside the head. You got to oops upside. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that going on. When I laid my two big old peoples up on the incident in and of itself, I knew. I said, damn it, she's guilty. Don't come around here talking to people who have run track before. I would love for Shakira Richardson and to come out and say, damn it, that's a damn lie. Okay? I'm another expert runner, but I can go for my sister in high school and when she was in college. It ain't no baton flailing. Ain't no baton got any business landing upside nobody's head when in all actuality it is down by the waist area. You are grabbing from the waist area and you are running with the baton from the waist area. So you can easily pass to your next teammate who is in the next leg so you can just pass the baton from the head. From the hand. If you are passing from the head to the hand, how the fuck is that going to make your transition easier? Yes, indeed, people. Yes, indeed. They have to practice passing the baton. It is not one of those things where you just go out there, you practice, you run track and you practice running only. No, if you're in the relay races, you have to practice. And I'm talking literally. You have to have baton passing techniques. Again, you guys, I have seen it personally. Okay? Even though my sister was at a high school level, college level, I've seen it in person. I used to love to go to see Big Jet in her track meets. That's what we used to call her, Big Jet. Used to call me Little Jet. No, they called me Little Airplane because I used to run real regular. But Big Jet, trust me, I already know. There ain't nothing innocent about that. But now let's get on to what's going on down to the Huntsville, y'all. Baby, I can't leave them alone. I wish I could, but I'm not feeling for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I just needed a whole break from them, and I probably won't be watching this show anyway. So, I'm just saying. I don't see how the show will work without its creator. I just don't. it seems kind of odd to me that the creator of the show has quit, but I did watch Marriage to Medicine, which I'm going to get into next. I did watch Marriage to Medicine without Mariah, but that's because I couldn't stand Mariah. So that was easy. And the same thing with Nene. I mean, with Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene is probably the greatest. And I can say this with all honesty, one of the greatest what else was that? Reality stars in the world. The world. Not just the United States. The world. Because she was worldwide, bitches. But the thing about Nene and the Real Housewives of Atlanta during that time, again, she had a Kenya. And then, after that, and I cannot stand Phaedra, but Phaedra has fans. Portia has fans. These two people, I cannot stand. Both of those people had a large enough fan base to carry Real Housewives of Atlanta on their backs, okay? For a very long time. Then you have, on Marriage to Medicine, you had Quad, okay? And Quad was able to carry Marriage to Medicine on her back for a very long time. And then they tried to get rid of her, and then they realized this right here don't work. Like, it worked over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta with several stars that carry. You got Jackie, who can't carry. You have Dr. Heavenly, who can carry, but nobody likes her. I'm just saying, nobody but me. From what I can tell. So, there's that. I'm just saying, who is that star over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville? It ain't Letitia, because she's boring. Is it Marceau? No, because the show is about couples. So you just one half of the couple. It ain't Latricia and Incredible Hulk, because the Incredible Hulk is boring. Maybe when Whoop Whoop comes around. Why can't? Man, when he comes around, they get a little push, a little push, a little push, a little access to the money. But nobody in Huntsville are stars. Then you have the least interesting couple of all. Lil' Kim. And then you have Marsupial Eyes, Destiny, Bulging Eyes. She might need to go around there and check on her thyroid for real, for real. Just saying. Looking like Wendy Williams back there. She might need to go over there and check. Do a little check. Oh, speaking of Wendy Williams, dang it, I'm going to have to talk about her. Y'all, I didn't list her, but I'm going to have to talk about her. I'm going to talk about her after I talk about this. Because I just remembered I watched The Beauty this morning. Ain't that something? She wasn't even on my radar. I love me some Wendy Williams tea. I always makes my piping hot tea. Because she's the queen of the tea, darling. That's why I say, how you doing at the beginning of my video. But anyway, let me go ahead and get on to this. I just want to say, simple as this. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to call nobody by their names. I'm not going to keep them anonymous. I'm going to say who it is. So you're going to know the fuck I'm talking about. We talking about Anthony Lothies and Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda, baby. Y'all, Miss Wanda went around there and invited Anthony to a film. And I got two things to say about this. And I'm going to say what I said to Anthony on his live. He went around there thinking that he would be welcomed in the Alabama area, wherever they were filming for Miss Wanda's dump truck, her slop truck. Oh, excuse me, I meant to say her potato truck. Now, he had a potato so big that he said it weighed about 3-4 pounds. Now, the ingredients that I remember was peppers, more peppers, bell, green, yellow, and hot jalapeno jalapeno. Cheese, more cheese, some varieties of meats. Who the hell make a chitlin potato? Now, I'm sure, I hope Anthony Lofty's didn't order a chitlin potato, because I heard she got some, but she put chitlins on. Don't do that. It's broccoli. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. He said it was seasoned well, but he couldn't get to no potato. Baby, don't give me no potato, but I can't taste no potato. Okay? Just give me a plain broccoli and cheese potato. Can you do that? With some cheese sauce on it and a little butter. I don't need no chitlins on my potato. But anyway, he was going to the potato truck. That's what her potatoes look like to me, slop. And come production. Now he got them on film. So I'm not telling you nothing that he didn't tell us to tell the people. But everything is alleged in my opinion. So, and this is going to be fair use, covered by the Copyright Act of 1976. But darling. He had Marcus on tape, and he had the fluffy security guard on tape, telling him he better leave the premises. Now, one thing, let me tell you something real quick, because this is reminding me of what's going on in my hometown right now. They don't want the black people down to the parks, okay? Now, the parks and recreation are paid for by the people. Paid for by the people. If you want you a private park, go build one. Okay? Because the public parks are paid for by the people. And the people say, that I'm going to take my kids to park regardless. That's what the people say. Okay? Because the parks are paid for. When I roll through my taxes, and I pay city and county taxes, what they say at the top. So-and-so % for parks and recreation. If that don't include all the parks in the Dub C, I don't know what that is. So my point is to give a point to Anthony Lofty's is that he is correct. He was at a public park. And if you gonna fucking film at a public park, I got every right to be there. 1 point for Anthony Lofty's, okay? Marcus says that my understanding was, and this is between content creators here. My understanding was that they were saying that he was disturbing filming just by his mere presence. And it's like, oh, I got a lot of power. 2 points for Anthony. Okay, I'm going to get into some points for the people over there to the Huntsville. Just give me a minute. I'm getting to it. So, then you have, here's where the points come in for Huntsville. Y'all, Anthony went around there to film at Destiny's spot. And he went around there because he was invited. 3 points for Anthony. Invited by Wanda. Okay? So that's still only 1 point for Huntsville. 3 points for Lofty's. But here's what I'm going to give Huntsville another point. Guys, when I said he went around there to Destiny's house and she lost all of her cornflakes and Frosted Flakes and Fruity Pebbles. And she's cuckoo for what? Cocoa Puffs. They have a image of you, is what I'm saying to you, Anthony. They have an image to you of you in their minds of you being a troublemaker around the Huntsville parks. you may have had all good intentions of supporting Wanda and her slop potatoes. But, everyone on the cast, with the exception of Wanda herself, has an impression of you. And it ain't a good one, darling. That's just what it is. Yes, Bundy Blue, shout out to Bundy and her New Orleans accent, baby. She brown now, down to the Huntsville, invited by Melody. Some of the millimeters went round there to that event at the beginning of last season, where Melody had that badass black and white with that Disney call her Cruella de Vil. Can't call nobody Cruella de Vil, though, cause baby, who else is Cruella de Vil besides this? That's the worst casting decision that they ever made. She's a liar. She's a cheater. She's a stealer. She's a copycatter. She got 4 necks. She got more rolls on her neck than Giselle over there on the Potomac. She can hold a whole human being in them folds in her neck. I'm just saying. And everything she does fails because of her fucking attitude. But now Anthony Lofties, you are into it with the queen of Potomac. I'm sorry, the queen of Huntsville, Wanda. Now, Wanda backpedaling and pussy popped on you like nobody's business. Well, I didn't know. I invited everybody. I didn't just invite you when you showed the personal invitation. Okay, so that's 4 points for you. But again, I have to give a point to Huntsville because they have a bad impression of you on this show. But you were invited to talk your shit. 5 points for you. Okay? That's my understanding. That's what Queen Wanda said. Now, when she was backpedaling and pissing popping on you, I'm going to give Huntsville a point for that because I'm going to give them 3 points. Because what I'm going to say to you is what I just got through saying to my child. Don't let no damn body run over you. I just told you in your damn comments. Stay off around them people. They don't like you like that. You think I'm going to go somewhere where people don't fuck with me? My child was out there in these damn Dub C streets, minding her own business, playing in the yard with her football. And 2 little niggas from the neighborhood came around here and decided they wanted to play football with her. But their mistake was they were dragging my baby on the ground. And that's what you're not going to do. Then, one of the little niggas going to try to lie to me and say, this right here. Well, I was trying to help her. I said, you a damn lie. Yes, I was talking to a child. Because what you're not going to do is lie in my motherfucking face about my baby. Nobody. And I turned into a little Miss Wanda before I knew it. I was like, you weren't, no. You weren't trying to help my baby up. You were bullying her, dragging her on the ground. But what I told my baby is the same vein of experience that I told Anthony Lofties. If don't nobody want to play with you, you don't run up and behind nobody and act like you don't have no sense and wasn't raised by me. Because if you raised by me, you don't need the people. You got a whole sister over here you could play with. And the next time that person who was dragging you in the grass wants to play with you, you tell her that your mama said she can't come here and play with you here until she learns some sense and learn how to respect you. But if she don't know how to respect you and respect my house, she could stay on over there. And I mean what I'm saying. Don't make me be the one to tell her. I want you to tell her in a nice way. My mama said you can't come to my house and play with me Because I already had got on her ass about being too big to be on my baby swing seat. You know, told they shit up, okay? Because that's what folks do when they fucking jealous. They tell your shit up. Oh, that real person. Excuse me. That made me hot. When they ain't got the same things you got, they will tell your shit up. Because that's what the people do. My mama taught me that a long time ago, and I'm passing on to my children. That's what having an old ass mama helps them at right there. Yes. You don't have to beg nobody to be your friend. Anthony, listen to me carefully. And I don't even like you like that. But I'm saying to you, as a fellow content creator, stop running up and behind them people at Huntsville. You look cray-cray. You look like a stalker. And I know and I understand you invited. But you have enough subscribers and enough of a following. Well, you don't need them people. Review the show, and this is what I said on in the comments. Review the show, keep it to the content, and then keep it moving. Don't make personal friends with these people because they don't like you like that. Now, if you go around there again and you have the same kind of incident so you can talk about it on your channel, then that's on you, buddy. But I gave you what I would do in that situation. Couldn't nobody invite me to a show where I couldn't show my face. Say around there if they ever, and I don't care if they ever do. But I'm just saying I'm using Bell Collective as a example because I'm from the city. If Bell Collective ever said, come around here, we're gonna film a little bit, but you can't talk, you can't be in the scenes, whatever. We just want you to come to, do a little commentary. I'll be like, cool. That's what I'm doing. I file back. Yeah, I file back. Because that's what I do. I respect whatever they say. The problem that I have with you, Anthony, and I'm going to give Huntsville another point for that, is that you didn't file back. I understand that you were in a public place, but that wasn't the time or the place for it. Miss Wanda had already thrown you under the bus and you had got ran over like a transfer truck. I would have got in my Dodge Challenger and backed it on back. Like Cedric the Entertainer, that joke he stole from Cat Williams, and rode on the hell up out of it like it wasn't nothing. Maybe the next time you'll listen to the people. Okay? So, actually, you have 5 points. They have 4. You won on my grading scale. But at the same time, where you lost at, you won on my grading scale, but you lost because I don't like to see people bullied. And that's anybody. Now remember what my motto is. Excuse me, there's my stomach again. I ain't taking it out. I'm tired of taking this shit out. But my motto is don't run up and behind people. You don't need friends that bad. And again, that's what I always tell my girls. And I don't want to go back into that story about what happened to my kids today. But when I saw that little whole bullying situation with Paris and the Eminem chairman, I was hot then. If it's anything I can't stand, it's a damn bully. Can't stand it. And that's why I told my children, I'm going to have their ass up in karate before they know. Don't start nothing. And I told my baby, I said, don't start nothing with nobody. But you get people up off your ass is what you going to do. Now, I'm talking real Mississippi right now. If you don't understand me, then I apologize. You have to be from the South to understand what getting somebody up off of you mean. Now, moving right along. Let me go ahead and talk about Wendy real quick. My experience from her on The View. Wendy is losing. That's what I want to say. That's it, Lucy. Lucy. Hey. Okay, she doing good. Speaking well, defending herself properly. But what is disturbing me most about this case right now is I feel like they set the niece up. I do. That was awful. Now, in one breath, you say that she can do anything she wants to do. Then her niece, Alex Sweeney, goes to get her, and then you press charges against her. This woman is a reputable journalist in Miami. And that's what you do. You press charges against this woman. I think I feel more pissed off about what they did to Alex than what I feel for Wendy at this point. Not, overall, but in the moment. How could they? This right here is getting way out of hand. Then the View ladies asked her, they was like, what caused this? And Wendy was able to explain it to him. She was like, look, yeah, it was the fact that I had actually flags placed on my account at Wells Fargo. Again, y'all, this is what pisses me off about those flags on her account. If Wells Fargo placed flags on her account and there was too much money going out, then the only person they should have alerted was Wendy. Wendy was fine at that time. Wendy was, if I'm not mistaken, was just coming off during her show. Doing her show. Not during the show. Doing her show. Because I saw her. Do y'all remember that first interview where we see Wendy Williams and she was like, it's not fair. It's not fair. And that's not fair. You remember that? I was like, what the hell is wrong with it? Why she keep repeating herself? And my lawyer, I had to fire my lawyer. And that's not fair. And they're messing with my money. And that's not fair. And all of that. How did this come into a place where we're under conservatorship that she just can't seem to get out of on her own? Where they are not paying her bills. Where they're not paying Big-Headed Cal. This is the most, and then the world is letting this happen. Government officials are letting this happen. Wendy is a very public figure. And nobody is saying a damn word. Except for journalists, people who are in her field. So Sonny asked her what was she gonna do to perpetrator, which I kind of like. I kind of snickered at that because we love Wendy, right? And we love the perpetrator. And when I saw that hog-head heifer, Sherry Shepherd sitting in her perpetrator, I felt some kind of way. But I know the ladies of the View must feel conflicted because they know they loved Wendy in that purple chair, and they would go over there and visit her in that purple chair. While Cheryl was over there on the View. So with them interviewing her on the View, which is an even wilder scale than Harvey Levin's show and the Breakfast Club, you know that she's special. When I tell you, I love Wendy Williams. A lot of people hated her because she did the hot tea. Again, don't be mad because she exposed the truth about a lot of people. What were you mad at her for? Because she was exposing the truth. Just like she exposed the truth that allegedly Beyonce is older, like about 5 years older than what she said she is. That was in the autobiography. It was an unauthorized autobiography, but hey. And then she's the one who showed the picture where Beyonce's stomach was caving in. So I just said, I just said the lady was pregnant, but she do a lot of dances. I said, maybe she had just a hormone prostate. Let's hope that's what it was. Okay? But Wendy needs to be freed. There is no reason for a 60-year-old woman to be in this type of conservatorship. Is it almost 10 years? Because she was in her 50s when the show was on. How old is Wendy? Wendy is 60. No, she wasn't in her late 50s when the show ended, was she? She was like 53. 53, 54. Yeah, almost 10 years. This is foolishness. Let my people go. Free Wendy Williams. And let my people go. In the next story, let's get on to that clip I saw, Married to Medicine. And y'all know I have to talk through this for copyright purposes, so I'll be providing commentary throughout the clip.
Let's go. Are you ready? We're going to tell the truth. That's what we do.
Now I can really see how ugly.
You have been giving us your ass to kiss for years.
You said that bitch. No, I did not. I said you, bitch.
I never wanted you to get into it with her. You said we shared the same dick. You did.
So Sweet Tea is talking to Toy. Now, it appears that Sweet Tea is on the island to herself. Now, we know Jackie and Simone always have first share, and it's one thing Simone is going to do. She going to bark at you like a feist dog, right? Ain't she? Let's get right on back into what we got here.
Are you still seeing Chuck?
Child, I can't tell you. If I tell you, I might as well put it on social media.
So Simone is sitting there with a fan of Phaedra, like Ashley had that picture of Karen. Okay, she deserved that, because she should be, just like she ran from Real Housewives of Atlanta without giving an explanation or an apology. They deserve to do whatever they want to do with that big-headed heifer. And stop feeling sorry for her about that mean girl shit, because she is what she is. She's no different than anyone else that plays on reality TV. She's the supreme mean queen. I said what the fuck I said. Not the way she did my girl twirl.
Would have been a fight to the death. Who do we think would have won? Just indulge me. She called him a pedophile on social media. He was like, am I a cheater? Am I a cheater? You said.
So we got the men. This is what men are. So, yeah. Heavenly did cross the line with that pedo comment. But I don't want to sound like I am taking up for Heavenly, because I do like Heavenly, unlike most of the people. But that is true. I mean, she was just making reference to him dating younger women. Not like you're literally that. But, I mean, to just say that, it was definitely out of line. I don't disagree with them there.
I mean, you challenged me, and I guess you just got in your feelings when I stood up to you.
No, I stood up to you.
I stood up to you, like...
How do you want to move forward with this group?
Like
Can the four of you
aggressive.
coexist?
That's not normal behavior.
Well, it's not for you to comment on, King.
King looking good. When I tell you he was looking good. And Dr. Heavenly was right on the money when she said that King and Quad were coordinated down to the tippy toe as a couple, baby. Shut up to all the Quad haters. She put that man in that suit. You cannot tell me that she didn't put him in his suit. Now, I don't care what nobody say. Nobody. And I challenge anybody on this. They looked like blue royalty up on that stage. And I said, what the fuck I said? Let's get right on back into the clip. Because it's only a minute and 55.
Say anything to you.
Dang it.
I don't believe in this. My wife can say anything to you. You're not going to talk to my wife crazy.
You gave us your ass to kiss, and we hung out with Greg. You got me. You got me. No, you got exactly what you.
Now I see why Quad called Simone a traitor. Because of this argument right here. In this clip, Simone is all up in Quad's face, y'all. And the thing about it is, one thing about Quad and Simone, Dr. Simone is that Dr. Simone has never, ever acknowledged her wrong in whatever she does to Quad. And it's almost to the point where it's getting annoying. Because the thing about it is, Quad has apologized to her. She comes back around to the same mess. That whole ass to kiss thing. Who cares? It's so old. And she technically didn't give him your ass to kiss. Y'all in this group gave her your asses to kiss. And so when she went around there and got some other friends, that's what it was.
Get the out of here. Oh my God.
I understand something happened. Ladies, 11 seasons in, and y'all still don't know how to act. You know what? I agree.
All right, guys, that was the clip that I have. I mean, some other content creators who are bigger and more on a bigger, grander scale than I may have a bigger clip. But that's what I have for you. That was the Married to Medicine reunion special preview. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me, do y'all think that Quad has been giving the girls her ass to kiss over the years? But I'll say this, in my opinion, it's definitely been the other way around. And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Before I close, tell me what you think about Wendy Williams and this conservatorship. And I mean, be honest. Give me your honest opinion. But like I said, keep it to the content. Say what you feel about the content. Say what you feel about those topics that I talked about. Or say respectfully, I disagree with you on that. But you don't have to go into, oh, you don't look that good yourself. Look at your nose. Look at your hair. What that got to do with me commentating on people on TV? Nothing. Nothing at all. Again, comment, subscribe, like the video. Like the video. The likes need to match the views. Come on, guys. Understand me on that. When the likes match the views, that push the content. And as I do when I'm closing, I'm going to chuck them up. Deuces. That was some good piping hot tea, baby.